Hello, people. This is Drop the Mic Live Mic. I am Shannon E, and it is 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys. I want you guys to share this live, okay? Let's get started. I am right here on Instagram and on YouTube at this time. Before I go into the topic of conversation for tonight, I am definitely going to share my live so I could get people up and rolling, remembering what it is that they need to be doing on Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, let's go. All right, people. Listen. Hello, everyone. Hello, queens. Yes. Please share my live with 5 people. There is a quality in numbers. You share with 5 people, at least 2 will join. Okay, the power of numbers. Okay, so please share this live. If you guys are not on Instagram at this time, please go to my YouTube page. Okay, you can definitely follow me at I am Shannon _E on my YouTube page, or click the link in my bio. Go back to my post, subscribe. Please share this live, though. Please share this live. Okay. So at the top, it says 21 questions, guys. On Instagram, it says 21 questions. All right. For all my new followers and for all of those who do not know what it is that I do or attempt to do each and every month at the end of the month, I do 21 questions. Okay. What is 21 questions about? 21 questions is about communicating. 21 questions is about effective communication. 21 questions is about getting to know yourself better. 21 questions is about stimulating your brain, your mentality. 21 questions is about a few things tonight. Hold on, Claudia. Hold on, girl. Okay. 21 questions is about elevating your mindset, learning, educating, so on and so forth. Okay. You already know what we doing. Drop the Mic Live Mic. This is what we do. Okay. We do all of the things that I just named. However, 21 questions is also about being open. Okay, open-minded, okay, open to thoughts, open to whatever it is that you want to be open to. Okay. Hold on, Rod. Hold on. I'm gonna get to you. I have 21 questions today on a notepad. Okay. And in the context of these 21 questions, there were a few people that I asked to help me with these 21 questions. All right. So these thoughts, these ideas, this genius, this brilliantness came from more than just me. Okay. So when I'm asking these questions, I want you guys to really understand that this has not solely to do with me, but to the way people actually think, and to the answers that they want to know in regards to these questions. All right. So we can get started. You guys can feel free to join. Just don't join with no nonsense. I have to get through these 21 questions, and I am going to get through these 21 questions. Okay. So you're going to be a help or you're going to be a issue. And we're definitely not having any issues tonight. All right. So come with respect, come with love, laughter, and honesty. Y'all know how we doing. Drop the Mic Live Mic, and I'm all for it. Anything other than that, I'm blocking y'all. I'm telling you now. Just telling you now. So let's go. Continue to share my live. Hold on. I'm going to share one more time. You know, it's a little nice night out tonight. So I know people are out and about doing what they do. Okay. And I'm cool with that. They're going to catch the replay. Let's get it. All right, so Miss Productive, if you're on, we can get started. I got Last Stone Network coming on. You know what's going on? What's wrong with this? You're in traffic. You driving. I can't really hear you. That's why. You got your windows down?
Nah, let me come back in. Let me out. Let me come back in.
Okay. All right. Listen, while he do that, we just gonna get started with the 21 questions, y'all. It's 9:05. Let's get to it. Does names matter and why? Let's see. Does names matter and why? So that's a question basically, like, you know how when parents name their kids, they name their kids after people, places, and things. Some of them name their kids after cities. Some of them name their kids after cars. Some of them name their kids after their grandparents. Some of them name their kids after their deceased aunts, uncles, so on and so forth, etc., etc. Like, does names really matter though? I'll start. So for me, names matter when it has to do with the last name. Okay. I don't know why. I feel like we were taught that way. However, names do matter when it comes to the last name. Your last name is basically your brand. Your last name is what carries on. Your last name is your legacy, right? So some of the top brands in all of America and all over the country has been, named after a person's last name, and it has made billions and millions and quadrillion of dollars. And that just stands for something. So when in terms of your last name, I think that matters. However, our last name doesn't really change much, right? It's always the first name that changes much, or whatever the case may be. So does names matter? When you go to a job interview, when you go to a place where you're being judged, basically. You're being critiqued, you're being judged, or whatever have you. Does it matter? Why does it matter? Why does it matter? If anyone can answer that, that'll be great. And that'll be this, that. So I already set forth why names do matter. I more or less think that the last names matter, not really first names. I'm not big on that. Hi, Miss Productive.
Hi.
How are you, beautiful?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Okay. So I asked the first question, does names matter and why? Not your yo, you be killing me. You be killing me. You get the little 1-2 like yeah.
Well, like, okay, so like, what do you mean when like does name matter? Like,
does names matter? Like, when you name your kid, like some people name their kids after people, places, and things. Deceased people, ancestors.
I think it does matter because you could mess up your child's for example, look at Michael Jackson when he named his child Blanket. Like, he's one of the most creative people, like musically, artistically, and he didn't even come up. He just named his child Blanket.
But what? But why does that matter to you? Like, why is your critique on it like, girl, he just named his child Blanket? Like, really?
Seriously, he came up, he did all these albums, all these great things musically. He brought the dance moves and everything. Like, he's inspirational to a lot of people. And then he just go ahead and.
But what if the idea behind that was, because he's all of those things, he wanted to be something very simplistic. Like, so, a blanket is like a cover.
It's like, not working.
Like a cover up.
Was ridiculous from a baby. It matters because now that he's an adult, he was able to change his name.
He did change his name? He changed his name? Mm-hmm. Blanket changed his name?
Yeah, I think it was like a few years ago he changed his name. I was like, good for you. Like,
right. Wow. I didn't know Blanket changed his name though, for real.
And for me, I could use myself as an example. Like, my name is Christian.
Big Blanket. Ross said Big Blanket. He changed his name to Big Blanket. Yo. Oh shoot.
I don't know, but
yo. All right. So we going
growing up, kids are mean. So yeah, names matter. Don't do that to your kids.
Don't do that to your kid. We're gonna try to let Lash come back in, but if you driving and you making noise, bro, I'm
breaking up a little bit.
I said we're gonna try to let Lash Network back in. Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah.
We're gonna try to let him back in, but if he's breaking up, we're gonna have to let him go. Okay, so the next question while we wait on that is, what does it mean to be a ride or die? So that was your question, Christian. So I'll answer it. I'll start with that because that was your question. That was your question. You said, what do it mean to be a ride or die? It's funny because I had a whole Drop the Mic live mic on ride or die. I had a whole thing about that. And yes, you did, girl. And it was so good. And let me tell you. So the theory of the ride or die, what is it like? You talking about like ride or die chick or like a ride or die dude or just ride or die in general?
I mean, usually when I was thinking of the question, I usually think women because women are the ones expected to be supposedly ride or die or, you know, trying to prove their worth or, you know, trying to prove a point or something, you know. So
right.
I think it's an important question.
Okay. So let me see. Ride or die. So when I think of that, okay, what I think of as compared to what society thinks or what I think society thinks is you are supposed to be there no matter what. Like your loyalty is has no expiration date.
Yeah.
And in terms of your loyalty having no expiration date, they also confuse what loyalty is.
And I feel like, you know, okay.
Your loyalty has to be through thick and thin. It's kind of like a marriage, like, you know, like when they read what is it called? The code of conduct. That's what I call it for marriage. The code of conduct. Like you basically are like through thick and thin. Like this is what you need to be doing, or whatever the case may be, as a ride or die. Interesting, right? What do you think? What does it mean to be a ride or die?
So yeah, like to piggyback what you were saying about the expiration date on a ride or die, the expiration date on loyalty is that, I mean, to the wrong person, yeah, there needs to be a cutoff, you know, like because I'm not gonna be proving myself to you that I'm worthy, and you see all these great things, we getting to know each other, and I'm forever showing you that we're not moving anywhere. You know, like
right.
I feel like that ride or die dynamic is women, we lose with that. Because we constantly trying to earn the love when it's either you love me or you don't. You care about me or you don't. You know, like, and then now you're reaping all the benefits, and you make women like show you all these things that they can do, and eventually acting like a girlfriend or wife, and they probably don't even have that title.
Right. So
I feel like that ride or die dynamic needs to die.
It definitely needs to die. And I also like the fact that you emphasize on the fact that you get nowhere with that. That's really what it is. Like that ride or die statement, it has to do with loyalty, but it's like loyalty to a default. Like you get nowhere. So that's where the die part comes in. Like you shouldn't have to die for anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody that loves you would even put you in that predicament. You know, it's either we riding or we riding. But the whole riding and dying, yeah, that's a problem. So I definitely so I definitely like that you emphasized on that. I have a question. Why are business partners usually people we don't know or aren't that cool with?
Oh, good question.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. That's it. That's what I'm saying. Like, what's going on? Like,
because,
what's up, Redstone? You're huh?
I feel like your family, your support system is gonna be the first ones to like support you in the business or whatever. That may be the case for some, but for others, it's not. So like you just gotta network and meet people that are like-minded that also probably don't have that support too, and just stick together.
Yes.
And together, you know.
And I always say, it's
about all the extra stuff. It's about, you know, getting to where we need to go and meeting these goals.
That's right. That's right. So business is business, pleasure is pleasure, right? So, and I always say that when we are born, we're not asked to be born into our families. Like we are just chosen by whoever procreated, you know, whoever created us and things of that nature. So, who's Hot Boy 1151? Do you know? Okay. So, okay.
Well, not by that name.
Okay.
I guess not.
So I always say like we don't pick and choose our family or whatever the case may be. So we just like, you know, we're just thrown into it or whatever the case is. So so our expectations of our family being our support system is kind of like a tall order, and this is why it kind of doesn't happen. And then, you know, they are our family by blood and things like that, but they are regular people as well. So if they aren't in alignment with what you have going on in your life in that moment, then you're not going to connect. It doesn't matter if they're family or not, if that makes sense. And this is why when you are working at a place, when you work somewhere, you get friends at your job, you start dating people at your job. This is why, like, you know, you're able to go out certain places, the same place together, and that might not be with the friends that you grew up with or whatever the case may be. It's just like, oh, sorry, girl. You hear me? Do you hear me? Instagram. Let me see if I can move over here, if it'll be a little better. Hey, let's cancel that. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Okay. Oh, man. Here we go. Okay. So I'm just trying to get Miss Productive back on here. She was dismissed because of the Wi-Fi, things of that nature. Yeah. Okay, good now. Okay, so we back. All right. So that was basically what I was saying. If you look like you was drowning. You look like, oh my God. Can you hear me? Is everything okay now?
Damn, I'm not reading the prompt.
Can you see what the people are writing?
Yeah.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, cool. We lagging a little bit, but we're going to get through this. All right, so the next question. Does insecurities come...
I can't see.
You can't see the comments or you can't see me? Christian?
I can see you. I can't see the comments.
Oh, I can't see them either. I don't think they're commenting right now.
You heard me?
Yes, but I don't think they're commenting right now.
But I can't see the comments.
I don't think they're commenting right now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, I said I don't think that they're commenting right now. You heard me?
Yeah.
Okay, so does insecurities come from yourself or others?
Insecurity.
Does insecurity come from yourself or others?
I think we allow others to make us insecure.
So that would be it coming from yourself.
It's easy to, I don't know.
So that means
allow others to make us insecure.
Yes, it is. And let me tell you something.
With expectations and
that means it's coming from yourself.
Ultimately, yeah, it's up to me.
Yes. So how do we know what's relevant and what's not? And I think that goes back to the question of does names matter? So how do we know what's relevant? What will be considered relevant and what's not? We always told that this is relevant or that's irrelevant or that doesn't matter, whatever the case may be. So how do we know what's relevant and what's not?
Like in what situation? I need like
you need like
or something.
Like an example. Let me see. So if we feel, I don't know like a specific example at the top of my head, but if we feel a certain type of way about something, and someone tells us that, well, that's not even relevant, like in a sense of that doesn't matter, right? To belittle your feelings or whatever, like, oh, I feel like this because it is. Well, that's not relevant right now, to what we're talking about. Or that's not right. Or that's not relevant to this, or that's not relevant to that. Like, how do we know what's relevant? I think that first of all, I think that whatever we feel is relevant is what's relevant. And I also think that we can know what's relevant when we have a passion for it.
Right.
I feel like anything you have a passion for or that you're passionate about is of relevance, because I feel that no feeling is wrong and you have these feelings for a reason. So that's how I feel about that. You want to add on anything to that, or we gonna keep it moving?
Yeah, let's go to the next one.
Okay. Your question is next, girl. Lucky number 7. What are the top 3 girl and guy codes?
Yeah.
What are the?
I think it needs to be. We need a review.
We need a review. What's the review?
Okay, so for girl code, let's both think of some girl code real quick.
Okay.
For example, like
all right, girl code.
Mm-hmm.
Girl code.
You don't leave the club without your friends. Like if you, or the club, lounge, wherever y'all want to go. If we went together, I don't know about you slipping away with an unknown party. We're leaving together.
Right.
We go together. We leave together.
We leave together. Yes.
Watch each other's drink.
Yes.
Okay.
Girl code.
That's just a light code.
That was a light code. So now we get a little heavier. Heavy on codes. Mm-hmm. You don't sleep with someone your friend slept with.
That's number 1.
Ha!
Like, come on.
You don't sleep. Okay, you don't sleep with somebody your friend slept with. How about? Okay, so do you sleep with somebody your friend didn't sleep with?
I mean, were they talking to them? A thing?
It was like a thing. It was like a little thing.
Like that, then
like
your friend first. Like, oh, is this a thing? You know, would you be okay if I pursue or whatever? But we're gonna have that talk.
Right. So okay. So
it's not just gonna be behind your back.
Right. Okay. Now you want to get a little heavier on a girl code? Let's see. How you feel about this? If I tell you to keep it a secret, keep it a secret. It don't matter. It does, now hold on, hear me out. Because before you agree, hear me out. If I tell you to keep it a secret, you got to keep it a secret, and it don't matter who it affects.
And that's the third party?
That's a, yeah.
I
don't know. We breaking girl codes. We breaking girl codes.
Almost got me.
We is breaking girl codes. Oh my God. Yes. Okay, so what's 3 guy codes? Let's see. We girls on here. We ain't got no guys on here. Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. What's the guy codes? Let us know what the guy code is, Rod. Let us know what it is. The 3 guy codes. I just invited him.
In the comments, please.
Let's see if he joins. Hey, Rod.
What's up?
We needed your expertise really quick. So what are 3 guy codes?
I know one is don't mess with a nigga sister or girl.
Oh shit! Why is that not a girl code?
That's number 1.
Like that, somebody that's close to them, or who they had a close past with, an ex that you might have had history with. That's something that you don't mess with.
But that's crazy that that's not a girl code. Like to not like, girl, you can't be messing with my brother. Like that's not a girl code.
Nah, some females don't want to get messy like that. Like have to choose between their brother or they homegirl. Some girls don't want to.
Yeah, but they won't. But they. Yeah, but they won't make that a girl code though. You see how you said that was a guy code? Like that's set in stone. Like we not doing that. We don't do that as girls. We don't make that a girl code.
Nah, but some people believe in passing around community dick. So
no, we talking about we talking about the brother. We talking about.
Oh, my fault. I think your exes go too though.
Right.
A close ex that you might have history with.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's true.
So,
that's true.
That's true. Okay.
What's number 2? What's the number 2 guy code?
I believe being a man of your word.
Ooh, yes.
That's deep.
You know what?
Y'all got that going on over there in the guy code. Okay.
Yeah, like be a man.
See, we could learn a few things from the guy code.
Yeah.
Like be a man of your word. Like somebody held accountable. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Accountability. Love it.
Okay. Now the 3rd.
It's that God code. I just think the respect.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like the respect. There's some things that you just don't do to another man.
Can you name like 1 or 2?
Like put a nigga down, another man down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like I also said though too, how long you gonna be down? So somebody gotta hold that man accountable for keeping himself in that toxic situation, being toxic himself. You know what I'm saying? Always bring a bad energy around. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
he just going through something. Like, how long he gonna be
going through something? Like, well, damn, like, how long he gonna be going through something?
You showing your man's out in front of everybody, that's something.
Now, one thing I don't believe in, embarrassing your man in front of other folks that ain't in close circle.
That's a fact. That's it. I think that's a girl code, Christian. I think that's a girl code too. I think we can share that code. That's a mutual code. We not doing that.
I'm saying your girl going through something, but it's like, yo, how long you gonna keep going through that?
Right.
Or how long you gonna keep fuck around with these same niggas, bringing the same niggas around your kid that ain't help you out yourself or help your kid to become a better person? You know what I'm saying? Who cares about your kid before you?
That's a fact.
How many men really think like that nowadays? You know?
Yeah, that's true.
We don't really got that grandma structure, like that big mama structure nowadays.
Right.
You know
no, we don't.
So.
Nah, we don't. So the next.
Some good codes.
Nah, you said some good codes. So this is 21 questions, right? So this is like random questions. This is the topic for just random questions. So I got a question for y'all. Summer, winter, fall, or spring?
What?
Which season does it for y'all? Summer, winter, fall, or spring?
I say like spring.
Okay.
You said summer, winter, fall, or spring?
Yep.
Yeah.
I say, fall and spring.
I love summer. I love summer. Why y'all always pick the middle seasons?
Because you get the best of both worlds.
It's a good temperature. I'm tired. I don't like layers. It's too much clothes.
But that's what I'm saying. So this fall, I don't know what fall y'all looking at, but this fall out here is giving winter.
It's just pretty cold.
It's cold on, dude.
Huh?
You don't have to have a big ass coat on. Like, you could put a cardigan, lightweight, type on. Right now.
That's true.
I can still go out in shorts in the morning and evening.
That's true. So, does the number you give on the body count, right? Because we discussed body count last week. Does the number that you give on the body count when someone asks mean double the number? So if somebody asks you, what's the body count? And you say 5, is it really 10?
I don't know.
Do you believe in 10?
Do that matter nowadays?
No, we discussed that last week. We discussed that body count.
I'm asking you though.
What, does body count matter?
Yeah.
Hell no. No.
You said no?
No.
What about you?
Unless it's too close to home. No, it doesn't matter.
Nope. It doesn't matter. Does it matter to you? Yes or no? Yes or no? Why you gotta breathe so hard?
If you know the person, like, if she got the 5-block radius or whatever, like, if she's from Harlem and she know mad niggas on 7th, like, dog, that's too close. Like, nah, I gotta walk with you up. I know my man Flip might have hit or Kirk might have hit. Like,
so that's what we discussed. So that's what we discussed last week. That is more or less like about the circle and not necessarily about the body count. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. So now I got a question. Does body size matter?
You're supposed to get ready for bed.
Does body size matter? Keep it real and keep it real. Yay and nay? Yay and nay? Yay and nay?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start with the yay.
I think there's a limit. There's a limit.
What's the limit? Y'all like midden right now. Y'all midden right now. Like, it is pouring outside.
I don't want no crazy film, but I'm gonna deal with it.
What you say?
Wait, what? It's
I could deal with a fupa, but not no crazy fupa.
Oh, you can deal with a fupa, but not no crazy fupa. Okay. So size matters, right? So Christian, does size matter? The body size. Let's be clear. Does body size matter for you?
It does. I mean, I'm not against like dating someone that's like heavy set. It's just a certain limit. Like you can't be like 400 pounds, of course. You know, sorry.
Right. And
physically, you know,
I get it.
I don't know how that works.
I get it. Body size matters. I think body size matters to a lot of people. I think body size matters more than it does not matter, to be honest with you, with everybody. And I think that body size matters. Well, for me, body size matters even when it's too skinny.
True.
No, come on.
Christian, you like I'm slim? You like I'm tall and slim?
That was one of the bony ones, and nobody was checking for me. Okay?
Because body size matter, girl.
I learned early too.
And I don't care what nobody say. Body size even matter for people who's big. Big, you know. I ain't body shaming. Let's just be clear. I don't want to get the wrong message. So I'm definitely not body shaming. But what I will say is that they have this stigma where people who are smaller are always body shaming bigger people. However, what they don't know is that bigger people also body shame.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay, they have their preferences. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
I have an example for that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You remember? Okay, so y'all know what's her name? Monique, the actress.
Yeah.
For the Parkers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Miss Parker. Yep.
I was a big fan of her, like big fan growing up. I would watch her shows or whatever. Till one time I seen her stand up and she was talking so much crap about skinny people. She hurt my feelings. I was bony, okay? I was skin and bones. And I'm like, why is she so mean? What we do to her? Like, I just felt so offended. And after that, like, I wasn't. I'm still a fan of her, but like, not. It wasn't that serious. Like it was.
Christian, I can't believe that you was that skinny, girl.
That hurt my feelings.
I can't believe you was that skinny.
I was.
That's crazy. Let's go to the next question. Beards. I think this is a question for me and you, Christian. Well, it could be for Rod too, but just in a different way. Beards or no beards? Beard gang or no beard gang?
Is it me?
No, it's really like to me and Christian, but you can answer it, but you can answer it coming from a different perspective.
Wait, you was lagging a little bit.
I said beards or no beards.
I think it's the rain or something. I don't know.
I think so too. Beards.
Okay, now I can hear you. You said beard or what?
Beards or no beards?
Beard or what?
Beards or no beards?
I don't discriminate.
I love that answer. Does having an education matter?
That's a good question.
Does having an education matter? Having an education matters. Having an education matters. You are, well, first of all, you need an education. Everyone needs an education. You know what I'm saying? For the obvious, there are fundamentals in learning in education, and there's fundamentals in learning and education in every level of education that you run into, that intertwine with. So it's not only like, okay, you're getting the fundamentals for elementary to carry you on for whatever amount of years. No, you're also getting the fundamentals in high school, you're getting the fundamentals in college, so on and so forth, etc. So having an education definitely matters. Also, I was having a conversation with someone in regards to that, and they also made a statement as like to say that, people with an education, like their thought process and their mentality is completely different from someone without an education. And it has nothing to do only with book smart. It's the way that they think, it's the way that they survive, it's the way that they move, things like that. And that is basically through the stimulation of having an education.
Yeah. I think critical thinking is like more important. Critical thinking and survival skills is more important at this climate right now, because everything is changing, and you don't necessarily have to be in school to be educated or smart or whatever, but I think that when you stop learning, you do yourself a disservice.
Absolutely.
Like, whatever that is in general.
Absolutely. Okay. I think Ra got over here when I said beard or no beard.
Yeah, you were lagging a little bit at that time, so I guess.
Is love overrated?
Still trying to figure that out.
What? Girl.
I'm trying to have faith. I'm trying.
You being honest. But okay, so explain that though. Why are you having a difficult time with that? What's the struggle?
First of all, and I'm gonna be fully transparent. My accountability would be I could choose better men.
Got you.
I could choose better men.
Got you.
Because I'm the type of person that I'm loyal. When I love you, I love you. Like it's
right.
My love is like whoa.
Like
Maya says.
Like most women. Mm-hmm. Like most women.
Deserves that affection. That not everybody deserves that access to me.
Right. Right. I get it.
I'm still trying to figure out.
But how do you correlate that with
one more thing. I understand why modern women just worry about their money right now, because I'm falling into just my money, and I say I don't want to be bothered. Like, don't bother me. Like, if you're not coming correct, if you come to waste my time, don't even speak to me. Don't breathe my way. Don't look at me. Like, I'm trying to have faith, but it's slowly diminishing.
So that's so sad to hear though. But I feel you though. But no, seriously. How do you correlate that though with love being overrated?
I would say that dating when I was younger, I had no responsibilities and all that and stuff. When you really think you in love, and dating as an adult, I miss certain things about dating as a youngin.
Got you.
Because I feel like it was more vulnerability, more transparency. You weren't afraid to show the next person how you feel. You wasn't afraid to be silly. You know, you show up for that person or you don't.
That's it.
And now it's like all these mind games and don't call friends, or you look too desperate, or you
right.
Can I just show love?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Are you able to receive love?
Yeah.
Like,
a lot of people are not. A lot of people are not.
Especially after hurt, we're dating as an adult. A lot of people. There's a lot of hurt people walking around, so it's even harder.
Yes.
To be vulnerable and transparent and just be open.
No.
Stuff, so.
But you know what? Well, I'll say this, and we could just move on. I will say this. I feel like transparency is the best thing that you could give. It's so funny too, because I seen a meme like this earlier, but I always know this. Like, and this is a part of healing. Transparency is the best gift and the best thing that you could give to anybody is your true honest self. You know what I'm saying? Because the person that is for you is going to gravitate to that. Everybody else is going to diminish. And you can't and I know what you're talking about, like, because there's a feeling inside of you that probably feels like, you know, well, if I'm like this or if I'm like that, they probably won't fuck with me like that. Or, you know, it's like, oh, I really like this person, I want to, like, you know, grow or build, do something with this person or whatever. So it's like sides of you that you may like dim, or you may like, you know, not show, whatever the case may be. But transparency is everything. Sometimes you got to do the shit on purpose just to see. Just to see.
Crazy.
If they riding. You know what I'm saying? If they riding or they riding. Like, what we doing?
Exactly.
You know? And, you know, it just is what it is. But we're going to move on. We'll talk about that later. Mm-hmm. So,
that's a good one.
Why do we know how to prepare for bad and not good?
Ooh.
Why do we know how to prepare for the bad girl and not the good? Because let me tell you something. We always overthink it, and everything that we overthink is like in preparation of bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, yo, if he do this or if this happened, I'm gonna be like this. Have you ever had a conversation in your head that you made up like the problem and the solution?
Right, the scenario and everything.
You even low-key made up what the other person gonna say. And just in case they say that, you gonna say this. That is preparation for the bad. There's no situation where I can prep for the good. Where it's like, listen, if I get this job, this is gonna happen, and this is how I'm gonna react, and this is what like, we don't do that.
That's true. That's true. That's, oh my God. That's
we be like, I hope we gonna get this job. I hope we going, you know, but what if I don't? Then I'm gonna have to go back to that other job, and I don't like it there, and Stephanie get on my nerve, and Tamika is this, and it's like, yo, like, what's wrong with you? But that's so weird that we can go down somebody's lane with the preparation of bad.
Right. It's true.
We gotta figure that out. I don't know why we do that, but I know that it's being done, and that's why I'm bringing it to light, because that's horrible, and it's really bad. We do that. When as a couple is it okay to move in with each other?
Oh, I like that one. Ooh. You know, it's huge.
I love your reactions, girl. You're so classy. You be like,
maybe a year.
A year?
And that even seems like kind of soon.
Well, then give me an accurate answer, girl. Give me a concrete, for sure answer.
A year and a half.
A year and a half. Okay. And why you say a year and a half?
I feel like that's enough time to get the representative out the way. You know, the first 3 months, you know, that person's really not showing who they are. They're probably just telling you whatever, and you know, we're both on our best and everything is great. All right, then from the 3 to 6 months, we starting to get annoyed. We starting to have these little
spats. Yep.
And we decide, is it that serious? Is it not? Is this a red flag, or can it pass? Like, does the good outweigh the bad? Okay,
right.
It outweighs the bad. I mean, it doesn't. Whatever.
Okay.
Make your choice right there.
So
if it doesn't outweigh the bad, you move on. Then from 6 months to
oh yeah, you lagging, boo. You lagging.
Okay.
Okay, you back. Yeah, you back. Okay. So from 6 months, I didn't hear everything that you said. You stopped at 6 months. So from 6 months to a year, what happens?
From 6 months to a year, you're getting to know the actual person.
Okay.
The actual person that, the real person, not the representative, where everything is not so cute anymore, and, you compromise whether you can move past certain things or not. This is my theory. It's not like set in stone. Or
right. It's good though. It's a good theory.
Get to know the person, and then it takes time to actually be able to be used to living with that person, because that's a whole different learning curve.
That's a whole different learning curve. So okay, so that's a whole different question, so because I was about to ask a whole different question. Yeah. All right, so you said a year and a half. You said a year and a half. That's interesting because I really didn't know the answer to that question. And I do think a year and a half could be the start of something. I think it could be the start of something. I think you really just truly never know, because even if you think a year and a half, it could be like, when is the right time to just be moving in with together? I think that the right time to move in together is when y'all both feel comfortable moving in together, whatever that may be, because y'all have to. But a year and a half is good timing, though. Don't get me wrong. Like, we talking timing, like a year and a half is good timing.
Like a general sense.
Yes.
So use your discernment from a case-to-case basis.
Right. Exactly. But you definitely have to be on the same page. So sex before confirmation of being involved, or after? So that means like sex before being somebody's girlfriend, or after? Fix your crown, queen. Fix your crown.
Ideally, I would say after. What y'all think in the comments? Are they writing something?
No, they not writing nothing. I'm not seeing anything. This Wi-Fi and this rain tonight with Instagram is a mess.
Yeah.
But so you said after?
What if this person make you his girlfriend in a month? Is that too soon?
So are you gonna do it before or after? You gonna do it the same night y'all met, or you gonna wait till that month?
You said what?
I said you gonna do it before or after. You gonna do it the same night y'all met, or you gonna wait for that month?
Wait for the month. It depends what okay. I think it depends like what you actually want. If you want to go out there and you're just looking for a partner, a sexual partner, then that's different. But if you're looking for a relationship, it should be a waiting period.
Okay. And then if you wait,
situationship or maintenance person,
not the maintenance person, girl. Yeah. Stop giving the maintenance people a bad name. This is why nobody don't want no maintenance people in their house now. Stop giving the maintenance people a bad name, girl. Oh my gosh, that is freaking hilarious. Stop, Christian. Yeah. Not the maintenance people, Lord. Oh Lord. Okay. You said Ann?
No, I was saying hey to the scent within.
Okay, so why? Hey, Queen. Why is the eggplant in reference to a penis?
I don't know, but it don't make no sense.
That don't make no sense. That and it's mad.
And I like eggplants, the real actual eggplants.
So does the price of does the price of the wedding ring matter, boo?
Oh, good one.
You was a married woman, girl. You was a married woman.
I seen a TikTok literally like yesterday where a woman said that she would date a man who makes about 40 to 50,000 a year, but he won't be able to afford the ring that she wants unless he gets it within a 3 to 5 year plan, which the ring she wants is $200,000. So, and just for a ring, I thought it was ridiculous. I thought it was ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
Like, isn't what's important finding somebody?
Yeah, and not only that, how you want to agree to dating a man that's making $50,000 a year, but you are expecting for him to come up with a $200,000 ring? That's like really like setting him up for failure. Like, that's setting yourself up for failure. I'm about to say that. That's setting herself up for failure. That's not even setting him up for failure, but that's like setting yourself up for failure. And that's kind of like a I don't know the word for it, but it's just like it's just really backwards. That's really backwards. You know what I mean? Like, that's really, really backwards. Like, that makes no kind of sense at all. Like, it just doesn't correlate.
Exactly. The math ain't matching.
It ain't matching. It ain't matching.
It's not matching.
I don't think that the price of the ring matters, but I do think that the quality of the ring matters. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the quality doesn't have to be extremely expensive, but any form of quality is not going to be cheap either. So don't try to hit me with like $100 ring, you know what I'm saying, and talking about, oh, it's the thought that counts. That's not enough for marriage battery.
Walmart rings, you guys.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, but the quality of the ring is what's very important. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're thinking of the person, you think of that person as quality. Obviously, you want to get married to them. You're thinking of them as a quality person. So you're going to present them with a quality ring. You know what I mean?
And
like,
taking into consideration what I like, do
yeah.
I like gold? Do I like silver? Oh my God. Silver.
Yeah.
Whatever. I mean, you putting thought into it and you taking the time to go out and do something special for me. Like, and I feel like that's cool. I think that's cool.
So we got 2 minutes to this drop the mic. I'm not going to go on to 2 hours because it's not necessary tonight. So I'm just going to ask one last question. I couldn't get in all the 21, but I definitely got in the 20. So which one would you like to choose? Which is best for you, single or cuffed? How soon is too soon for sex when dating, or 1 year goals compared to 5 year goals?
I think we already answered one of them. How soon is too soon for sex when dating?
Yes. Which is best for you, single or cuffed?
Oh no.
Why you don't know? Do you be feeling cuffed when you single?
No.
Okay.
I'm not enjoying being single at all.
Okay. So you like being cuffed, but it has to be correct.
Yeah.
Got you, girl. So shout out to these 21 questions on Drop the Mic Live Mic. Thank you, Christian, for helping me come up with some of them. Okay.
No problem.
I want to thank you so much for being on here, and everybody else that came on here. And we about to get up off this because Instagram is going to tell us to in a minute. So I will see y'all next Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Christian, it may be your turn if you are, present to show up with something.
Ooh, okay. All right, thank you everyone for joining.
Yes. Have a great night.
You guys have a good night.
Yes. Later.
Later.